Yo, what's up, man? We are live here on YouTube. Hope y'all ready for this episode of Courtside Radio. We got some guests in the building, and it's sad to say one of them is not a Laker fan, but we gonna talk about it. So I hope y'all ready to go, man. All my Laker fans, what's up? Clipper fans, please stay away. It's about to go crazy, man. Let's get it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. I know y'all love hearing that voice. I was gone. It's been a minute. But I'm back. Had to step out. I know y'all saw me courtside last Monday. I was in these streets on Thursday. But the king is back. But you know what it is. This is Bruce Courtside. This is Courtside Radio Live on Monday. As always, we got a full studio, special guest in the building. He just pulled up as well. But you know, I'm gonna kick it to the PG and we'll get this thing going. Let's go.
Hey, so if the king is back, I guess I'm the emperor. That's me. I'm the emperor. Hey, but man, we are here, Courtside Radio. Today is that very special day, Courtside Mondays. Going up, man. Mike here, the PG, the one and only, the Magic Johnson of the show, to make sure this thing is show time. Every time you guys tune in to Courtside Radio, and it is about to be so much fun. Hope y'all ready out there. And of course, next to me is Mr. What's Up himself, E Money, E Lamb. What's the deal, E?
Yo, what's up, world? Yo, it's your boy E Lamb, the chocolate boy wonder. Yo, welcome to Courtside Radio, where if we were any closer, we be in the game. Yo, I just traversed traffic leaving USC to get all the way over here, and I made it in 30 minutes. Holla at your boy.
Legend.
You know why?
Hand claps.
Because there's nowhere else I'd rather be.
Facts.
It's Monday, 6:30, and I get to join my boys and talk about what we love.
Yeah.
Game of hoops.
Yeah.
Hey, PG, it's all you.
Hey, man, it's about to be crazy, but we are here with some very special guests, man. First of all, we got to tap in with my guy, Cyrus, man. Cyrus MTV. You can find him on Instagram. He just like Nike. He got that check next to him. So,
Wow.
he official.
But he's open to have more checks.
Nah, yeah, hey, facts.
Spear finger.
Checks on
Thanks.
checks.
We want checks on checks on checks, man. But what's up, Cyrus, man? Thank you so much for joining us. Man, talk to the people. Say what's up to them.
Man, thank you guys for having me. You know, we courtside get it in right now. It's your boy Side, aka Big Side Baby. Newly found medium side baby. 50 pounds lighter and getting after it, baby.
Man, getting that work in. And then you got a guest, man. I'll let you introduce your guest, man. Who you bring with you today?
I'm just gonna say this real quick. He's a Golden State Warrior fan, so I'm gonna allow him his space to introduce himself.
Okay, I love that.
Hi, I'm Devin. I'm a Golden State Warriors fan. And I just love talking about basketball, and I'm excited to be here. Thank you.
But I'm gonna tell you, my man's only 15 years old, but he got the knowledge and the things to do what he's supposed to do because he's not supposed to do it like that.
Man.
And you know what's
Whole plethora
crazy?
of knowledge.
What's crazy is, man, we got the baby face assassin. We got the baby face assassin here in the studio with us.
Facts, man. Hey, so Devin, tell everybody why are you a Warriors fan? I gotta know this first. Why are you a Warriors fan?
I just moved down from the Bay Area. I lived there for 7 years.
Yeah.
I just in 2012, I just started watching the Warriors, and then more and more I got more interested in players like Steph and Clay and Draymond, how they move the ball so well, and and they just play the game the right way, and I want to watch teams that play the game the right way.
Did you just say move the ball so well? Is why you like watching it?
Yeah.
Not his jump shot.
That's crazy.
Then he became even better.
Yeah,
Or the
yeah.
crossover.
Of course.
Yeah.
Okay.
Man, you ain't say Iggy Iguodala, man. What about him? He needs some love too.
Well, when I started watching, Iggy didn't come. He came the next year. But
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
because 2012. That's
So that,
that.
was what, Mark Jackson first year?
Yeah, that was Mark Jackson. Yeah,
Last year.
yeah, last year.
Okay.
Okay, that's what's up, man. And then of course our guy Cyrus is a Laker fan. The greatest team to ever be, the greatest organization to ever be created in the world, the purple and gold, man. Man, so what you got going, Cyrus, these days, man? What you been up to?
I mean, you know, I like to say I'm back because I'm back.
Okay.
Took a little hiatus from the challenges, but I am currently on the Challenge All-Stars.
Okay.
It's on Paramount Plus, MTV joint. So basically, they brought back all the OGs or the triple OG himself. Been doing this since '96. So let's just be real.
Okay.
And it's good to be back on TV, man. Doing my thing, competing. You know, I went out there on the limb and dropped about over 50.
Man.
Trying to get right. I had to turn in my pony keg and receive my 6-pack again.
Okay.
And we trying to get it in, bro. I'm trying to
Yeah.
loot. I want all the loot.
Man, facts.
It's a $500K, by the way.
Ooh.
So if I
okay.
win, we all going to Sizzler.
Man,
that's
facts.
bad.
Oh, I know
you
that.
can eat. I can get all the cheese,
Yeah,
man.
We
all
all
the cheese,
going to Sizzler.
Hey, we about to be lit, man. So make sure you guys tap in. We're gonna make sure throughout the show that he lets you know where you can find him and the work that he has going. You did Real World Boston, right?
Yeah, I was on the Real World Boston. That was season 6. It was a phenomenal time in my life.
Yeah.
But I got to tell you guys one thing about me. I've been 25 for 25 years.
I love that.
So understand.
Yeah. I know
It
it.
allowed me to progress
know
in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
But it also kept me from doing other things
Okay.
that a normal 50-year-old would be doing right now.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Okay.
I've lived a life on the road, touring, appearances, creating my brand and honing my crafts. Because I do so many different things from a lot of people don't know, but I made college basketball video games for years.
Wow.
And I starred in a few as well.
Wow.
So I did the whole NC2A franchise. I did that for years. I actually put the franchise on the cover back in the day. And then I did the N1 Street Hoops.
Oh, yeah.
But if you go on, you can pick Cyrus, and it's actually my moves and my likeness. It's me.
Wow,
So
that's crazy.
I ain't saying I'm N1.5.
Yeah,
but I
yeah.
do the business as well.
Okay.
So just understand.
Okay. He said he might not be hot sauce, but he teriyaki sauce.
No.
gonna
They call me
use
hot salsa.
Hot salsa. Hey, that's dope. So let's talk about what we're here for, man. Talk about some hoops. There's some tension, man, that you're starting to hear that's going on out there in Portland, Oregon. So we're gonna have to discuss the Dame situation. They just fired the GM, and you're hearing words that Dame is just he doesn't like where everything is going.
It's the best excuse ever.
Man, yeah.
Oh, the GM's gone. He jumped ship. I think I can get out of here now.
Yeah. Which he should have been done. So I just think that the time is right. Is the time right? You're our guest, Cyrus. You can start it off. Oh, we have our guy, the young man, start off. What do you think? Is the time right for Dame in Portland to make a split?
Yeah, I think it is. You know, he has so much potential left, so much basketball to play, so much gas left in the tank, and he can go win with another organization because he has so much talent, and many teams need another point guard. So that's fine.
Okay, he might look good in the purple and gold jersey, but I want to keep that away. But Cyrus, what's your thoughts, man? Is it time for Dame to be done there in Portland?
Dame didn't took too long to move.
Okay.
Sorry, this whole loyalty thing is not the loyalty I grew up with. NBA loyalty's non-existent. File the check, file the ring.
Okay.
That's it. That's what they do nowadays. There's no integrity in that.
You know they call that. That's the LeBron rule. He created all of this, man.
I mean, I can't say I love it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you're not gonna win.
Okay.
Your market's too small. You don't have the tools it takes to get to that level. You've been to the water, and you can't bend down and there's no cup. There's nothing to hold it.
Facts.
So let's be real. I mean, when they call you logo Dame or whatever you want to call it,
yeah,
and you're doing that kind of work, and you can't get to the next level because that's doing more than the average man could ever do.
Nah, true. Yeah. Definitely in Portland.
Yeah, it's superhuman, and it's like they need a little more, man. I feel for him. It's like I felt for Garnett.
Yeah. True.
Sometimes you just got to roll, man. Do you remember that interview when that man was at the basket on the other end and it was just him and homeboy talking?
No.
And that man, a 7-footer, shed tears?
No, yeah. And
I felt for that.
Yeah, and
We
you were
don't want
just
Dame
like,
there.
man, I need you out of Minnesota. It happened. He went and got his ring, and now we're like, legacy completed. The same thing we hope to see with Dame. What's your thoughts, E? Is it that time, man, for Dame?
Man, it's about 2-3 years overdue for Dame to get up out of there. Just like Cyrus said, man, he's a big fish in a small pond, and the greatest knock on Dame right now is that he hasn't really advanced. We haven't seen him on the biggest stage, and that's no fault of his own.
Yeah.
Right? Portland isn't an environment. It's not a city where it's going to attract a ton of superstars, but his game should be able to attract. Now, you can look at faulty drafts. You can look at the lack of being able to convince and attract free agents to get to Portland.
Mhm.
But Dame should have been up out of there 2 years ago. And I keep saying, the place, if I'm Dame, where I want to go and win is back home. Send me back home. Right.
Okay.
I'm loyal to my soil. Everybody knows that. And I think Portland owes Dame, right, the ability to extend his career or transition to where he wants to go. This dude is literally giving everything to this franchise, right?
I agree.
I would love to see Dame here in LA. So, Dame, I got Hawkins. You know what I'm saying? I got a Hawkins burrito for you if you pull up.
That part.
But yeah, man, like Dame needs to get up out of there.
Yeah.
I'm hearing, he's Philly is a possibility. New York is a
That's
possibility.
That's why I want him to play in Philly with
But
Embiid.
I need to see Dame on the big stage and be able to compete, in some meaningful games come June.
Yep. All right, Bruce.
Wait. He just said Hawkins, though.
Yeah.
Burrito, not a burger?
Yeah, the burgers. You got to get the burgers.
Wait. So you know about Hawkins?
Yeah.
Brother, I'm a fine meat connoisseur.
Oh, man. Look,
They
you can
burgers
get the
crazy.
Whipper Burger. You can get the Farmer Otis. Like, what you want, bro?
Okay. We'll get there in a second. All right, my bad.
You got it, Bruce. Is it that time for Dame to call it quits in Portland?
Yeah, I mean, if they can't make a move to pull somebody else there,
Yeah, which
because
they are.
they had said they're not going to do it. I don't think.
Even though you're hearing rumors that he says he wants to play with Ben Simmons, so I don't know if that's a move that they may make to try to make him happy and see if that works. But
That was kind of good to say, though.
yeah.
That was a good thing to put out there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, and that was what I was going to elaborate on, was like him saying he wanted Ben Simmons there, getting somebody in Portland, which is hard, but if you can get them for a trade, because honestly, I don't feel like any true free agents have become available, even since he's been there. That would have went to Portland. Nobody's going to Portland. Nobody's looking to go to Portland. Like, that's not something that's happening.
Joakim said it best. He said, "Don't nobody want to play in Cleveland. He might as well do Portland in there too."
You know
Very
what?
true,
I go
man,
to Portland before I go to a lot of places.
True.
Nah, Portland. I mean, if you
I'm
want
not going to Minnesota.
True.
Ooh, definitely not going
Nike
there.
out there in Portland, so maybe I get a deal. But he ain't even with Nike.
Portland's good, but like it's the roster, man. They just can't put the right team together around him, and he needs to just be inserted into a situation where he can just thrive. New York would be perfect for him, but
Man,
I don't think it's gonna happen.
Yeah, New York. He had one opportunity. Yeah, hey, he had one opportunity with Portland. It was the year that they were the second seed. They made it to the conference finals. Kevin Durant went down, and they went up against Golden State. And everybody was like, "Hey, this might be Portland year to get by him." Nope. Sweep.
That was like, nope.
and that was it, man. But hopefully, Dame can get into a place to where he can win. Because I don't think he's meant to be a number one guy, to be honest, as far as because he's playing one side of the floor, which is offensively. So if he can play with a guy like Embiid, who can be there in the middle to kind of, make it easier for him, put him around some defensive players like Philly have, I think that's the perfect situation for him. What you got, man?
I think he can go to Philly. There's some great players around there. I don't know what kind of trade or thing that you can conjure to get him in Philly. But Philly has a lot of potential. There's so many young players and great defenders. So yeah, Philly is definitely a possibility.
Yeah, because you make a move, you trade like a Ben Simmons, Tyrese Maxey first round pick for Dame and probably like a smaller piece, and that you can make that happen. Especially if you have two guys who don't want to be with those teams anymore. You say you wouldn't do it, Cyrus?
I mean, that's you giving up young talent is crazy nowadays.
No, yeah.
But Ben got game.
No, I agree.
His shots whack, his mind is whack.
Yeah.
But he got to do some things.
No, I know.
Let's
Yeah.
real.
Crazy
If
for a
he was
6'11" guy.
If he became a Laker,
yeah,
we're winning it.
I agree.
The problem is the Clippers going to dangle whatever they got left at Dame and Ben.
No, yeah.
They're going to be like this.
Yeah, true. Because
I don't know what they got left. I don't know if you know what their cap has left in it or whatever they got to move around.
I just don't think Lakers nor Clippers have any pieces to trade for Dame or even Ben at this time. Maybe towards the end of the year where they can come up with some stuff. But I just think Dame ends up somewhere in the Eastern Conference. Because if you're Portland, it's like you don't want to send him to a team in the West and he wins the championship. It's like, damn, You know what I'm saying?
But at the same point in time, Portland can't hate on the man. The man has done his job.
No, true. I
Let
agree.
him go.
Yeah, I agree.
Free SDS. Let that man go.
Hey, I agree, man. So y'all let us know, man, in the chat. Remember, you guys can always call in to let us know what you think, man. Should Dame leave, man? Should it be that time for those two to part ways, him and the Trailblazers? We're going to see hopefully sooner than not. I know it's that December, what is it, the 21st date that they're waiting for, where a lot of the players who just signed can be traded. So we're going to see, man. But it's that time of the week. It is Monday. So us here at Courtside Radio, we like to give you our top 5, our power rankings when it comes to the NBA. Is number 1 probably the easiest thing that we can go with? Is number 1 as easy as we think it is?
We all think it's that team up north, right?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
the Kings, Sacramento Kings.
I don't.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. Who's number 1?
Phoenix.
Phoenix. Okay, to explain this one. I need.
Explain how they just went on this crazy streak and beat them once Devin Booker still went down in the
Yeah,
game.
but Warriors got to get back.
With no D Book? Get out of here with that.
Okay.
I think Phoenix too, but at
Phoenix.
the same time, I don't like them. I'm a Laker fan. So 1 through 5, you ask me who 1 through 5 is, this is going to be Laker. That's it. I don't even care about nobody else.
Okay, but so number 1, who do you have? You have
I also have Phoenix.
Phoenix.
because
the Warriors fan.
just because the Warriors have a really tough schedule and the big road trip ahead, so Phoenix is going to have many opportunities to shine while the Warriors have that tough
Okay,
schedule on them.
I like that. I like that pick. It's just for the Warriors. Every time I see Clay in that full jersey working out, I'm just like, damn.
They're getting
Yeah,
Klay Thompson back.
Mr.
And Wiseman still hasn't seen the court.
No, I know.
Because he ain't
You're
ready.
telling me that Steph gets his partner in crime. Batman gets his Robin back. Batman gets the Joker back. However you want to look at
It
it.
ain't the Joker because he's coming back off a serious injury.
No,
Listen.
I agree.
Catch
I
and
agree.
shoot.
Yeah.
Catch and shoot, Clay.
Yeah.
For Jewel Clay.
Listen. Golden State is the best team in the league. They get reinforcements. You send Jordan Poole to the bench like I have been espousing all year.
Mm-hmm.
They become strength in numbers 2.0. Watch out for Golden State. They're the number 1 team in the league right now. Number 2 is Phoenix.
Okay.
I think Golden State's soft in the ass.
Wow. Hey, they tough to beat.
Playoff time, yo. You got to take all them bumps and bruises.
The only thing is
Wiggins is doo-doo crumbs.
but you get to hide him under all of these other talented players.
Yeah.
So where a first overall pick get to just be one of the guys and an athletic guy like that, it makes them crazy. But I have them number 1, 19-4. This week they got matchups with Orlando, Portland, Philly. They most likely go 3-0, 2-1 at best. So I'm going to go with Golden State. So we got 2 Golden States and 3 Phoenixes. All right, so
Cash your bets. Cash your bets.
those are the top 2 teams for sure. Golden State, Phoenix. All right, so number 3, who do we got as number 3? For me, it's easy.
I don't really have a squad. Bucks?
Bucks. Hey, Bucks been on a winning streak. Okay, I like
Bucks?
that. Bucks. Okay.
There's not a lot of consistency out there right now when it comes to these teams. Like, even teams like how we had, the Bulls and, Philly's like hit or miss on certain days depending on how they feel or if they home or road. It's like everybody's like a hit or miss.
Yeah.
My boy, sorry, it's Lakers. It's Lakers every day. Like, it's Lakers like 1, 2 through 5, but
Yeah.
it's really a toss up. Honestly, like I like how the year's playing out because on any given week, like the power rankings, are changing.
Power rankings.
But you also
it's
got
crazy.
the COVID thing. So
Yeah.
that's going to straighten out some teams.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Golden State's going to lose somebody to the protocol when it makes a difference.
No,
It's
it's
going to
true.
be a big game that makes a difference, and they're going to lose that game.
Yeah, somebody's not going to be there. Unless they're all fully vaccinated. But
Yeah.
even
Well, the
then,
thing is, you're fully
Even then.
vaccinated, so unless you're Brian, you get 8 tests within 2 days.
Facts.
But the rule is vaccinated if you have 2
Hey,
negative.
Brian owed me a check, man. I took 3 of them tests for him, man. Brian owed me a check.
Ain't got nothing to do with that, dog. It was a false positive.
Here we go. It was a janky test he took up there.
Man.
It was. I think he made it up and had somebody else take it because he want to play sack. He's like,
Yeah, he's like, I don't want to play that.
He's like, we got
I ain't
clips
trying to
right
get
there.
there.
Conspiracy.
Hey, so you got Bucks number 3. I got the Brooklyn Nets. I think that Kevin Durant is still playing great basketball. James Harden.
Oh, that team that just lost to Minnesota.
Yeah, that was
That's
tough.
doo-doo crumbs.
But they're 16-7.
Yeah.
They're 1-6 against the top seeds, 15-1 against everybody else. So they're just taking care of business the way they're supposed to be.
It really matters.
And if they ever get Kyrie back,
Yeah,
they need to trade him now.
They're gonna be incredible.
That's the Dame trade right
Yeah,
there.
that's
They
the
can't
Dame.
go to Portland.
They can't. No, they wouldn't do that.
Nah, yeah,
Nobody's taking Kyrie.
Yeah,
That's gonna
nobody
be
trading
like-
Kyrie. Yeah, because
No. We need him. Let's just be real.
No,
The dude got the business.
No, yeah, he's one of the most skilled basketball players ever.
That boy's a problem.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a problem.
And he's a problem.
I mean, as long as you send him somewhere where the vaccine isn't
But
necessary.
as long as Kevin
He
Durant,
can only go to Miami then.
yeah,
Miami could care less about anything.
nah,
They
no,
all got COVID
facts.
done.
Yeah, yeah, at least all had it 5 times at least. But I got the Nets number 3, KD. Who you got?
Yeah, I also have the Nets. Because,
Okay.
soon they're going to get talent back. If Kyrie doesn't come back, they can trade him. They can get so many more pieces in there. And then Kevin Durant's also playing like an MVP caliber player along with Curry. But, it's if he keeps playing this efficiently and the role players keep coming in and working together and still playing their great basketball, then I think they can keep rising up and be the number 1 team in the East by the end of the season.
Okay, I like it. So we got 2 Nets, 1 Bucks. Who you got, Cyrus? Who would be your third?
It's got to be the Bucks.
Bucks. Okay, defending champs. Who you got? Who you got? E.
Yo, I'm gonna go with that team that's 16-8 with that ball boy that's shooting 54% from the field, 50% from 3. You know what I'm saying? Chicago Bulls.
Oh
That's
wow.
my 4. That's
Okay.
that.
When you look at that trio of Ball, Levine, and DeRozan, and you could make a argument that they got 2 MVP candidates in Levine and DeRozan on the team.
DeMar's playing crazy.
I'm going to
Listen.
tell you right now, when it comes playoffs, those are the only 2 men producing on that team. Everyone else is going I got a saying.
Yeah.
Booties get tight
Mm-hmm.
when push comes to shove.
Nah.
It can be just like that. You watch.
No,
Hey,
and
Crew show and all that. Watch.
all you need is 2 guys to lead
Listen,
you.
and I'm gonna tell
You
you,
need
I'm
2
gonna,
guys bigger than that.
listen.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you why I'm not gonna count them out in the 7-game series. That team defends,
No, true.
and they play swarming defense.
No, they do. They're
1
playing
through
really
1
great.
through 9, 1 through 12, however you want to look at their roster. Everybody plays. When you have nights where Vucevic is getting
That's
off
true.
a 20, 25, yo,
Never
you're
gets-
in trouble. So, number 3, I got Chicago.
Okay.
Wait, what's your boy with the afro from North Carolina? Is he still there? Something white?
Kobe White?
Kobe
Is he
White,
still
yeah.
there?
Kobe White,
he
yeah,
cut his
yeah.
hair.
Does he
Yeah,
play?
he could say yeah.
He just got off an injury like
Yeah, he
2
was
3
hurt.
weeks ago.
Yeah.
COVID. That's where
COVID.
he's at right now.
COVID White. They call him COVID White right now. COVID White. So we got Bulls, we got 2 Bucks, 2 Nets. Okay, I like that. Number 4, I'm going to go with Milwaukee. They were able to win a game without Giannis, which was very impressive. We still don't know about Brook Lopez when he's going to be back, but once Giannis shows up, Mr. 50 piece,
50-piece with
yeah.
2 airball
Closeout.
free throws.
Yeah.
In the
too.
closeout.
yeah,
In the closeout.
I just it's hard to put too many teams over him. That's why the ones above are just playing so crazy. But Giannis and those guys had that long winning streak as well. They're coming. What's crazy is the longest winning streak in the NBA right now is 5 games, 6 games. It's the Houston Rockets. What is going on, world? But Milwaukee's for me number 4. Who you got? Cyrus number Bulls. Okay, Bulls. All right, Bulls too.
Bulls, yeah, definitely.
All right.
Yeah.
Damn, I would have never thought we'd be talking about the Bulls at all
Well,
this NBA
that's
season.
currently. That's right now.
No, yeah, that's right
Things
now.
about to change.
I didn't
You
think at
gotta
all.
remember in the preseason, I was the only one saying that
No, yeah.
the Bulls is
I
it's a
didn't
team to
believe
look
it.
out for.
Yeah, I didn't believe it. Who you got, Bruce? Who's your number 4?
Yeah, I guess it's Bulls at this point.
Chicago?
Like you're losing so many players and like on certain teams, like Miami would have been up there at some point when they had that good streak, but then they lose Bam.
Yeah.
Jimmy's been out. Like they haven't been. A lot of teams just haven't been having consistent years, so it's kind of like hurting them.
No, yeah, I
So
agree.
like that's why I said the fluctuation is crazy. But Bulls been up there all season. They beating the Nuggets right now, up 13.
Yeah.
Like clearly something's going on in
You know what's
Chicago.
crazy is
And that's no DeRozan tonight.
No, yeah. It sounds like we got Phoenix, Golden State, Brooklyn, Chicago, Milwaukee is the census 5. That team out in Utah, man, they just seem to just go get wins. We don't believe it because it
I
don't
was giving
happen
them
in the
5.
playoffs. Yeah. Oh, you got them
I
at
had
5?
too.
Okay, y'all got them at 5? All right. but you just don't hear too much about Utah. I guess last year them having the best record, and it did turn into losing to the Clippers without Kawhi, where you had a chance to get to the conference finals. It has people that's like, we ain't gonna say nothing about them until the playoffs come. But do you guys feel that the Jazz get disrespected, or is it deserved until that time?
They're properly respected.
Oh, okay.
They're in Utah. They're in Salt Lake City. I mean, what is there what is there to expect?
Man, it's beautiful out there.
What has the Utah Jazz franchise ever accomplished?
Pick and roll.
Exactly. So no, they're getting the respect that they deserve. Utah Jazz is Poochie's.
Okay.
Kyle Kuzma should have went there, so I really would have had reason.
Don't go there.
Listen,
man, they don't want to go there.
No, nobody wants to go to Salt Lake City.
Okay.
Yeah, that's crazy. Utah, are they getting their due?
I mean, to me, it's a toss-up. It's Denver and Utah.
Okay.
Because when homeboy comes back for Denver, it won't be this year. But when he comes back from an injury, you got a problem, man. That dude, don't forget, he gave you 350 pieces.
No, yeah, Jamal. Yeah, Jamal Murray.
That dude's a problem. But all that problem went right to his, kneecap.
No, yeah, kneecap.
His kneecap.
Yeah.
It pulled him right out the game.
Man, facts. Man, it's like you don't really hear. I didn't even know Utah's record was that good, so I looked like, damn,
they win games.
They're quiet.
But they go absent when it matters. You got to put it all on Donovan Mitchell. Everybody else kind of stagnant. Jordan Clarkson gonna go cold.
Yeah,
Rudy Gobert gonna get dunked on 4 times in the game. You gonna ask why he getting $200 million?
Yeah,
like this is regular. Like
we're gonna get $200 million because he gonna block a lot of shots too, though.
He gonna block a ton.
He gonna make you change. You ain't shooting no normal layups.
Yeah,
no.
Until you bring him out past the 3, it's a wrap for him.
Yeah, but I mean, at some point, like the teams just always find a way to beat them. It seems like like when it counts.
Yeah.
But they're gonna run off a ton of W's and probably still be top 4 this season and stuff like that. But Brooklyn's my 15. So
okay, all right, man.
I ain't giving you.
Hey, so let us know. You guys can always contact us in the chat. Let us know what you guys think. What is your top 5 right now with week 8? NBA season is flying by, man. So we got the Warrior fan. We got your Warriors out the way. Was that enough Warrior talk for you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Thank you. Because we got to talk to Lakers right now, baby. The Lakers, they are playing the best basketball. So you're hearing a lot, that's going on right now. You hear this Vogel talk. Fire Vogel. Get Vogel out of here. But LeBron stepped up and said the players need to do better.
Thank you.
Are we with LeBron on this? Is this a player thing or is this a coaching thing? Because LeBron teams, he had the best record in the East at one point. David Blatt, get up out of here. Ty Lue became the coach. They won an NBA championship. Is this a Vogel issue or is this a Laker issue? Players, you got it, sir.
I actually do think it's the player issue. I know.
Okay.
I didn't think Vogel was doing a great job at first, but he is still a great coach, defensive minded. And he's led the Indiana Pacers with Paul George to the Eastern Conference Final multiple years. Right?
Yeah.
So he knows how, and he's won a championship with Lakers, so he knows how to do it in the playoffs and lead teams in the regular season. So the players have to step up. They have to move the ball more. Less isolation, less. You just less 3 ball. Just go to the rim. You maybe be aggressive. You can get so much done.
Yeah, I agree. THT, whenever I see him in the starting lineup, I just become so angry because Russ can't shoot. LeBron is a streaky shooter. AD is shooting like some of the worst 3-point shot percentages that he's ever shot. And then you have like Dwight out there. I'm like, why is THT in the game? Get somebody like Malik Monk who can knock down threes in there. But hey, I don't know. I don't know if that's a coaching thing or is that a LeBron and his team deciding who's going to be on the court. So THT is his guy, but they got to figure that out. What you think, Cyrus?
I feel like this. Bottom line, it's a player thing, 100%.
Okay.
You don't let a man that's capable of giving you 50 piece.
Yeah.
You don't let him get the ball.
Okay.
At some point, be a man, step up, getting his draws.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't get the ball, he can't score.
No, I agree.
If that means you getting tired, then get your ass tired.
Get out the game.
Westbrook can play defense.
No, when he wants to.
Let's go.
Yeah.
If you're old, start off, do everything you can do, and sub in one of the young bucks after that. But start off with your team setting a presence of this. Mogul's a defensive-minded coach.
Yeah.
I love the fact that. But I don't love the fact that the team is not responding accordingly.
Yeah.
If I'm getting mad at you for not running, there's a problem there.
True. I agree.
And that's where the problem lies. Everyone needs to go to the Wizard. and get their heart. Because you don't have a player that's hard-nosed that has one gear like Westbrook.
Yeah.
He's got to change the mentality of the triple-double.
Yeah,
Let's just be real.
Mm-hmm.
You have a layup.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
at the rim. You can turn over, butter roll even.
No, yeah.
But you know to get that triple-double, you got to shoot it to the corner.
Yeah.
LeBron needs some knockdown shooters.
Yes.
Monk has not proven that yet.
No, yeah, not consistent.
Just like
not
Kuzma. Every guard that Ingram, all those guys that play for LA couldn't do it on the big stage.
Mm-hmm.
Talk all this smack you want to talk about the Lakers right now?
Yeah.
It's the biggest stage in the world.
No, I agree.
If you're not a star, we don't want you.
No, yeah. It's LA,
Every
baby.
star needs a co-star. And that's what it's about.
No, yeah, I agree. So they have to figure it out with the shooting because it has been a downfall. But they lost to the Clippers. They scored 115. No way the Clippers should score 119 points on you without Kawhi not being there.
I mean, they had lucky shooting night.
Paul George led them with 19 points.
Why are you leaving
Wide open shooters?
He went to Duke.
Yeah,
You can't just leave a dookie out there like that.
Was that coaching or was the coaching saying leave? Like, why was that his man
Well, I mean,
leaving?
you do want him to beat you before Paul George beats you.
Man.
But after Paul George, you get on that guy there.
No, yeah, I'm letting Paul have to beat me that late in the game.
I'm not.
Not a wide open shot. This dude, Luke Kennard was wide open on
he was
several threes. I'm like, you
wide
can't have that.
I understand like the help D, but like one of the things I've been noticing with the Lakers is just the effort. They're not getting back fast enough. They're not moving fast enough. There's like a lot of like the big man, just like, oh, he got by me. He's getting a layup.
Yeah.
Nobody's paying attention. I don't know if they're not talking out there and communicating. Like somebody got to figure this out because y'all look lazy.
Yeah.
We need to make sure our big players don't get hurt. Let's be real at that.
No, that's
we
true.
know AD is prone to get hurt at any point.
No, he needs
Yeah.
to
So I don't mind him always not giving 110.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Him
totally
giving us
understand
80.
that.
No,
Like,
yeah,
every
yeah.
time you go down, I'm like,
Me too. Another sweat bead just popped on my forehead.
Man. Hey, fact. So I just don't know what to think. That Clipper loss was such a bad loss, but at 12-12, they're gonna be all right. They got another big rivalry game versus Boston. E, what do you think it is, man? Is it the players or is it Vogel?
I'm gonna say neither.
Oh wow.
Who put the team together?
Ooh, Mr. Pelinka.
No, LeBron James.
Oh, damn. Okay,
So,
GM Brian, my fault.
You gotta look at the pieces that are on this team.
They don't fit.
You have an amalgamation of players who do not play defense
Mhm.
or cannot play defense.
Yeah.
And you bring them here to LA for what? To make an Avengers team that can't stop nobody, right? Another issue that the team has, LeBron can only play ball one way in one system, and that's 1-4 out. When
Yeah.
you look at the Lakers offense, it's so stagnant. I know I was a player that needed rhythm. I needed to run, come off some screens. That helped me, develop and get to a rhythm.
Yeah.
When you tell me to just run to the corner or run to the wing and wait for the ball, I'm not going to hit anything down, regardless of how good of a shooter I am.
But
I
then you
don't
gotta
have.
be a different kind of pro then, bro.
I don't have. It's look.
You
The
shoot
game of
1,000 shots a
basketball.
day.
The game of basketball is a rhythm game.
Fact.
It's a rhythm
I
game.
got rhythm.
Look, Steph is a rhythm shooter.
Yep.
Clay is a rhythm shooter.
Yeah.
Nice that they're on. They're on. Why? Because they see the first one go down and it
And they
builds
just
confidence. Conversely, when they miss the first three, it's a long night. Why?
Yeah.
Because they're missing. They're
rhythm was
missing. They're
off.
missing.
Yeah, I agree.
So when you look at the team, you got cats like Austin AR-15,
Yeah.
right? Austin Reeves, who can play defense and knock down shots, but he doesn't get any burn.
9 minutes. Yeah.
You got Malik Monk, who is a microwave, but he doesn't really play defense. Melo doesn't play defense. Westbrook has never been known as a defensive stopper. So when it comes
College.
down to this,
College the
when
last
you-
time he was.
when you look at this team, there's only really 2, maybe 3 people that play defense. That's
One's hurt.
AD
2 and Dwight
Razor.
and
and
Trev
Trev hasn't been playing. He's been injured. So when you look at the sum total and the pieces, like this team is comprised of, it just doesn't work.
The way
And
I see
it makes me look to the person who went and recruited and
All
talked to all
these guys.
these individuals to
Yeah.
convince them to come. It wasn't Rob Pelinka.
Yeah, and they pick like we know what Russ can do. We know what his ability is. him only having 8 shot attempts, 2 of them threes, which he did make, but him having 10 points, clearly that means he's not having the ball enough. He had 9 assists, but clearly he's not having the ball enough. It's just like when you watch them play, you just realize that these guys don't fit together. It's a lot of names that looks great on paper, kind of like the Lakers had in some years, the Malone year,
2004?
and then the Dwight, Steve Nash year. But it has to fit, and that's how you win.
I think it fits. It's just a playoff-ridden team. They're ready for the playoffs. When things change,
got to play 82 first.
Exactly. I'm telling you, all we got to do is get to playoffs. If we happen to come in 6th place, I'm telling you right now, if we come in 6th, we winning this shit.
But we were 6th last year.
What we have right now, if we come in 6th, I think we gonna win it.
So they're better than the Suns. They're better than Golden State, Utah.
In a 7-game series, we can beat all those teams.
Okay.
When hitting on our cylinders, it's gonna be our top flight team.
So that's why we have to hope that they can get.
But if it's not top flight,
yeah,
we have a chance. I'm being real.
The Laker fan in me wants to hope that when the season actually starts, Christmas Day.
Yeah. Facts.
That they're going to flip the switch.
Yeah.
And I'm shaking right now.
To me, this is all preseason. The season actually starts on Christmas.
Yep.
But it doesn't get real till after the All-Star break. So for me, those are the 2 benchmarks that I'm looking at.
Okay.
To kind of gauge like where this team is.
But we gotta stay 500 till then.
We can stay afloat.
That's the point. We gotta stay 500 because once you start going beneath that, the morale start to change.
Because right now,
start pointing fingers.
The Lakers are. Damn, it's actually a tie with 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th. All of these teams are 500. Clippers, Lakers, Dallas, and Denver, with Minnesota being a half game, and then Portland being a game behind being the 5th seed. So it's all bunch right now, but Lakers just got to steal these little wins here and there just to like get a little bit of confidence going. And then, like you say, once Christmas come, all right, hey, time to turn up and let's see what happens. Because if not, we know Team LeBron, what they're going to do, they're going to just trade your ass up out of there, and he's going to try to find a team that can win. But it's interesting right now here in Lakerland because that Friday L, I got hit ups from people I haven't talked to in months, years. Clipper Darryl hit me up and he checked on me. Usually I'm checking on him. He checked on me. So
he was at that game, right?
Which one?
The Clipper game, no? Clipper Lakers?
No, Clipper Warriors.
Clipper Warriors. Oh, okay. Yeah, so it's just crazy, man. Courtside Radio, man. We are here. Mike Hill, the PG, my guy E Lamb, Mr. Bruce Courtside on the 1s and 2s, and our very, very special guest. We got 2 of them, so you know we're doing something right, man. So the Staples Center, my guy E was lucky enough. He was on that road. He drove by there. You can see that they're taking everything down. They start off with the top of the arena. They removed the Staples Center because that crypto.com is coming. So I hope you guys are ready for that. So we got to talk about it, man. With that change happening, it's just a name change, but it's a culture change, some people feel. So I just want us to give our favorite in-person Staples Center memory of all time. And let me know what's good. We'll start this way. E, what you got? Your favorite in-person memory?
It's a tie for 2. It's a tie for 2. Okay. I want to say it was 2010. Lakers Mavericks. Kobe hits a game-winning shot from the right elbow, and when I say like I went berserk, I went berserk. To be able to say like I saw a Kobe game winner in my lifetime. That it means so much to me, now that he's passed on. Yeah. And the tie for me would be LeBron's first game. I was able to actually cover that game. And I asked LeBron a question that ended up on the splash page of ESPN, and I was like, oh, like I'm really good at this. I'm good at this. So those would be my 2.
Okay, that's so. What you got, Bruce?
Kobe's last game against the Clippers right before the retirement.
Okay.
Him versus Chris Paul. I was able to go to that game. That was, you could just tell the energy was like, oh, he's gone. And it was like, went to that game because I was not spending $20,000 to get into the final game.
He scored 60 though. You missed a moment.
Wish, and we lost. But that was probably it. Definitely got to see a Thunder versus Lakers playoff game too. I want to say a few years prior to that, which was really good. And that was the year. I want to say that was the year that we beat the Thunder, but we didn't win after the championship. So
okay, so was that the year they lost to Dallas?
Yeah.
All right. What you got for us, man? Because your memory might not be a Laker memory. So let me hear it. What's your favorite in-person Staples Center moment? How many games have you been to?
I've been to like 10 or 12, but I haven't been to like the big ones, you know, like
Okay.
it's been like the new ones. Maybe.
Oh, don't worry. I used to go every time I go. I'm either seeing Dame Cookus, Luca, some team
Man,
is just
whooping
killing
the
us.
Lakers. So what would be your favorite in-person Staples Center moment?
I remember Phoenix versus Lakers last year, game 3 of the playoffs. I saw a huge run from just like not just like LeBron, and I saw like Wesley Matthews hitting deep threes, and that's like the momentum that they're missing this year.
Yeah.
So that momentum. So it's cool to see like a different idea of momentum, because I've seen Warriors momentum
Yeah.
like every game, you know.
Okay.
But the Lakers one, yeah, they, like I said before, it's on a big stage, and that big stage is so cool to watch. So
Yeah.
That was
And Lakers won that game because AD was playing crazy. Cyrus, what you got for us? What's your favorite in-person Staples moment?
I'm a little biased, but I was sitting on the floor.
Okay.
And
See how you try to throw that in our face?
Well, I'm saying, I gotta be biased.
We all the
I'm
way
being
up
honest.
top.
I mean, I was on the floor, and Harding's laying in front of us, and my boy is crazy. My boy Ant Dog is heckling the hell out of their team. And Harding turns around and says, "That wasn't very nice." But he looking at me like I said. I'm like, I didn't even say it, man. He's like, "That wasn't very nice." And so he was heckling them so hard, though, it was a lot, and like it was a little uncomfortable for him to actually talk directly to me. He this close to me. I'm like, man, you know, if I gotta throw them things, I throw them things. And I'm like, Harding's a big dude.
Man, yeah.
There was that moment, but from just watching things at the Staples Center, I gotta say, just my greatest memories are at the Forum.
Okay.
So I don't really have a one
Yeah,
thing at Staples, because I was a real dude. I was on the floor at the Forum all the time too.
Oh
I got a
yeah.
chance to shoot around and everything there. So
That's
for
dope.
me, my memories run deep with the purple and gold, man. But I just being with that energy and hanging out with Norm Nixon,
Yeah.
like it's just weird.
Yeah,
you know, I'm close
yeah.
to his size, I mean my size, and we shooting again. Like that was just dope.
No, yeah, that's
So
great.
my memories are mainly from there. But Staples Center, just watching any Laker game, I'm there, bro.
Okay, yeah.
I'm there.
So mine's would be, I'll probably go a tie as well. It was Shaq and Kobe when they played against my favorite player at the time, Stephon Marbury, when he was with the Nets. To see, and Steph played crazy that game. It was just young Kobe going crazy with the fro, and then Shaq doing what he do, and then Marbury playing. That was one of them, because it was like, damn, I get to see Steph versus Kobe. This is about to be crazy, and it was everything I asked for. And then while I was at KTLA, I was there for the last ring ceremony for Kobe in 2010. They played against. I actually saw Yao Ming up close to believe, he does exist, because seeing a guy 7'5" move around, he didn't play that game, but just warming up, I'm like, bro, how is this possible? But yeah, that was a really good game. Aaron Brooks did his thing. Kevin Martin, it was that team. And the Lakers got those rings, man, was really dope. I was able to hold the ring, take a picture of it and all that, and was like, dang, who would have thought that was their last one? I was like, Kobe, he got to get 6. But that was Kobe's last ring, and that was really dope. So that would be my favorite moment. Man, let us know. Let us know in the chats what you guys think. What are you guys' favorite moments? You can tell us. The Staples Center is going to be the Crypto.com Center. I never thought it would change.
Tales from the Crypt.
Tales from the
No one's
Crypt.
gonna talk about Westbrook.
What?
You call it the Crypt Arena?
No, yeah. We gotta, and they making it blue, which don't make it any
I
better.
know. I was dying.
No, yeah, that's hilarious, man. But Tales from the Crypt, I guess that's gonna be now. Is it forever gonna be the Staples? Is everybody just gonna be like, hey, y'all going to the Staples for the game?
Yeah, I'm gonna just take rodeo on down till it hits MLK.
Yeah.
Take MLK to Fig, turn left, and just go to Staples.
Man, go to Staples.
Yeah.
Man, I don't think it's ever gonna change when you're from here.
Blueface gonna do the national anthem.
Oh, get out of here. Him and his ladies were whacking the back, telling one of them to get out of there. But man, no more Staples Center. It's gonna be crazy. But man, say it's Monday, so it's that time. Bruce, I hope you're ready. It is Bruce's favorite time. It is Bruce's Team of the Week. Take it away, Bruce.
So honorary mention this week, Houston Rockets. They on a 6-game winning streak right now. They're playing bums, but
no Jalen Green either. That's impressive.
Yeah, I mean, and they had another youngster that had like a career high, put up like 30 or 40 last week. But moving on from them, because they're still the Houston Rockets. But we for sure, I'm gonna shout out Memphis Grizzlies, who lost Ja Morant.
Yeah.
They're 7-3 in their last 10 right now.
Mhm.
Just got another win tonight, which we did not expect against.
They got that tonight?
Yeah.
5-game winning streak.
Did not think they was gonna get it tonight. I thought it was
Yeah.
over tonight. They still got the W. But just how they've been playing real excited outside of
And they blew a team by 73.
yeah.
Facts.
Like without Ja, like without their best player who was MVP at some
Man.
kind of at the beginning of the year. Like he was
He's a problem.
yeah.
definitely
They're first
averaging
place
hit.
in that division, bro.
That's-
Even though that division is trash, but still first place.
But yeah, we're not even really gonna get into it, man. They just playing good team ball out there. You know, they definitely playing defense, but the youngsters is out there running, you know, and
They gonna choke come playoffs.
I don't even,
yeah.
I mean, I'm not even. That's why I said right now they're gonna get some love. That's why Houston got a little love as well, because we know where this is gonna end up. I don't even if Ja was to come back, I wouldn't see them doing anything big. They're one of those teams that's gonna get a couple W's on you in the playoff series if they make it.
Highlight
They probably
reels.
be in the play-in tournament more than likely and something like that. But fun to watch. You know, they like to grind just how they used to be. You know, so. Shout out to Memphis Grizzlies, man.
Yeah. Hey, much love to Memphis. 14-10, first place in the Southwest standings
No,
over
better than
Dallas. Yeah, they 2 games better than Lakers. Only 2 games. Be nice, man. But yeah, shout out to those guys, man. Because I was a big critic on Jaren Jackson Jr. I'm like, they paid him all this money. This dude is not that guy, but he's playing way better basketball right now. Steven Adams is proving his worth. So, hey, I love that pick, man. So that is this week's Bruce's Team of the Week. Man, Memphis Grizzlies. I never thought they would be a Team of the Week, Bruce.
I didn't think they was going to win today.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, that's impressive, Bruce. But let's get to the culture, man. We're going to talk some culture news. We're going to start off with Mr. Davis, man. Tank Davis got a big win yesterday. He stays undefeated. You guys boxing fans at all?
Clearly.
Okay.
My girl boxes. So
Okay. Yeah. So that,
don't get out of line with me.
man, I know.
You want to come give us some thoughts on what you did you watch the fight?
Did you guys watch the Tank Davis fight? But tell us what I know it's closer than a lot of people thought. But what did you think about the fight?
I thought it was a great fight, actually. I think a star.
Put that mic to you.
I thought it was a great fight. I think it was highly unanticipated that
Cruz, yeah.
Cruz was going to do as well as he did. A star was born. Nobody put Cruz in that lightweight category of the Gervonta Davis. Now he's there.
Yeah.
So Tank fought a good fight. Actually, if you watch those first couple rounds, you can see on his face that he wasn't expecting power.
Tank fought a real good fight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he did.
He had to.
But Cruz, he mixed up the rhythm. He threw Tank off a little bit. I think Tank's used to going in there and knocking people out. So I enjoyed it. I thought it was something different, something we haven't seen.
Man, that's what I was saying when I was
Yeah.
watching. I was like, the fact Tank was able to let this go 12 and not fill out a whack and be like, oh, I can't knock him out. He's not falling for the uppercut. And you could see he was just like, okay,
Yep.
straight right,
Yeah,
straight left. I mean,
yeah,
he
boxing.
he boxed him, and I was
Yeah.
like, that's what you want to see, especially coming into a career. You know, he's Floyd's basic. That's Floyd's baby right now.
No,
you know,
yeah.
so Floyd's probably showing man, you're not gonna be able to knock people out for your whole career, dog. Some dudes is gonna be bigger than you. Another thing about Tank, yes, he's strong, but he's still a little smaller than most dudes.
True.
And I just want to see this Garcia fight.
No, yeah. Oh,
I was going to say, and coming off the Teofimo Lopez.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy.
It's mixing things up. Everybody wants to see those big fights.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
they're going to have to start making that happen.
Before these dudes slip up and
Yeah.
it's gonna take away money. Devin, are you a boxing fan?
No, I have
No.
You'll get there, kid.
UFC?
You'll get
What about
there.
UFC?
no.
No?
He's going to be
Okay.
the doctor
violent.
fixing those people.
Oh, you're gonna be the guy fixing those people. Okay. I like it. Were you able to catch any of the Tank fight?
Yeah, man, it's crazy because I want to say in the first 4 rounds, I had it as a toss up. I think Cruz had one. On my scorecard, I had Cruz winning the first one. I really loved how he was working the body.
Yeah.
In the first 3 rounds, he hit Tank with a few shots that
Yeah.
stumbled him. Whoa! And you could just see, Tank really taking all the data, synthesizing it, and saying, okay, this is how I have to win this fight.
Mm-hmm.
And the mere fact that I want to say in round 6 he hurt his
Broke his hand, probably.
his left hand.
Yeah, on that,
his left hand. And for him to still be able to throw a few flurries here and there for the next 3 rounds. But from round 10 to 12,
Yeah.
he was not throwing his left, but you couldn't really tell unless you actually know the sport.
Mhm.
He was really just he really outboxed and outclassed. And I think when it came down to the final round, the 12th round, Tank really just set the tone for like, he set the tone in the championship rounds. And I think that 12th round was the deciding factor because I literally had it as a draw. But I wouldn't have been mad because there were a few rounds that were toss-ups either way. So it was a great fight.
I was telling Bruce, you know, I really love the 115-113 score because when you're going against the champ, the name, you got to like embarrass him or knock him out. So you know that it's going to go that way. So 115-113 was perfect for me.
Yeah, and I want to say too, like props to Davis for fighting that 12th round with one hand.
Yeah,
and doing it like
much
a
love.
champion.
Yeah,
but props to Cruz too. I mean, you don't come up from thinking you're to be fighting on a different fight.
Yeah,
to fight one of the
best
in the weight class right now and fight and come out there with no fear.
Yeah,
I mean, he came out with no fear.
Hey, he looked like he belonged there.
It was somebody that had nothing to lose.
Nah, fact.
Let's understand right now.
Yeah.
If Tank wanted to fight me yesterday, I'm like, baby, you need a new pair of shoes, right? I'd have been like, let's go.
Yeah.
That's coming from someone who's never been in a ring and felt a real power shot. Like, if you know how hard Gervonta Davis hits, you're going to come in there a little scared.
Yeah.
And you know how much good stuff she wants.
He's like, I'm ready to throw.
I'm just saying props to both of them because, I mean, for Tank to fight that fight with his hand broken is great.
And this is what I loved about Cruz. From the opening bell to the closing bell, that dude never retreated. He's the traditional Mexican fighter. They're going to go for it. And after the fight, Tank was being interviewed like, hey, what do you think about a rematch? Will you give him a rematch? He said, a resounding no.
Yeah, because he
knows.
But he also said a star is born.
Yeah.
The best thing for that man's career by actually saying that.
Yeah. So, man, much love to Tank Davis. Big win. We on the lookout for you, Cruz. See what you got coming up for us. To keep it within the culture, Drizzy Drake has withdrawn his 2 Grammy nominations. First of all, I don't even think he should have had Grammy nominations. That's just me. When it comes to the album, no, I don't think that album was one of the best.
You got to keep it within, man. You got to keep it within.
I know, much love to him.
He's light.
Yo, the mellow yellow got to hang together.
He be in the suntan and he's
much love, but I just don't think that CLB was Grammy worthy. Who was then? With the likes, you got Newz up there, which should be there. J. Cole should be there. Tyler, Creator, should be there.
Don't give me that Tyler thing again, man.
Man, his album was dope.
Strange, though.
Man, I don't believe Kanye.
I can't really croon to it.
Man, Kanye nor Drake should have been in there. They could have found 2 other albums, but
crazy.
I don't think Kanye should have been in there. I don't think Kanye should have been in there.
Donda slaps. Listen, Michael, ladies and gentlemen, Michael is getting over COVID. He's had the Rona for the past 6 months. He's had an extended. He's had the extended version. He's actually got a strain they haven't tested for. It's the Omega strain.
Omarion.
Yeah, Omega, it's the Omarion joint. So that's the reason why he's in his feelings. Listen, Donda is the album of the year. Donda is the hip hop album of the year. Donda is the greatest album that came out last year. If you don't agree, then hey, I don't know what to tell you.
I'm taking J. Cole, Newz, and Tyler above Donda. Donda was amazing, but I'm not putting it over those albums. Y'all sleep.
You just light skin.
Y'all sleep. Hey, bro, they could have threw Doja Cat up there, and I would have been like, okay.
Is he light skin? Told you.
No, she bad. That's why
she be banging on the way home.
Have you heard it?
I only listened to CLB, and that wasn't great.
Nah, it really wasn't it. Nah, I will always.
Give him hand claps. Can we get him hand claps?
I said it.
She's a Drake hater too. What do you think, babe?
I'm not a Drake hater.
Yeah, I'm not. Man, Drake is dope.
Donda, I don't even think you can put in the realm of full of a hip hop album though.
I know that might be spiritual.
I don't even know what you call that album, but I wouldn't put that up for album.
Bars.
He turned into Andre 3000 ish. He just out there, bro. So some people can't get to that level.
I'm not saying some of the songs
gospel album.
but I couldn't rock the whole thing because
I love Donda.
it threw me
Hey,
off.
the Grammy should have been different and threw a Larry June project up there. That would have been crazy.
They ain't ready for that yet.
Yeah,
I like Donda, but I felt weird because she didn't like it.
Man, you know
Okay.
what? They need to just go on and put Crip Mac on stage.
Man, put
You know what I'm
Crip
saying?
Mac up there.
High five!
Be nifty on stage. That'd be dope. But just to keep it hip hop, man, the last thing with the culture news. Today in hip hop history, Lil Wayne dropped Carter 2 16 years ago,
Fire.
which was amazing. That to me, that album was like, I'm here. I'm one of the top guys of this generation. So when you mention Jay, Nas, Kanye, I have to be in that category. That was the Lil Wayne. So that dropped 16 years ago. And then 2 years ago, we got Roddy Ricch's Please Excuse Me for Being Antisocial, which was crazy.
Did you just say 16 years ago?
16, yes.
Man, what?
I know, it wasn't even
Wasn't
born.
even
You know what Lil Wayne is?
Oh yeah, I know.
Okay, woo, you almost scared me there. Almost scared me there. But yeah, 16 years ago, he put out one of his, I think it's his best project, the Carter 2.
Yeah.
But then 2 years ago, we got Roddy Ricch's Please Excuse Me for Being Antisocial. Remember the wave that created?
Just that one track.
Yeah, the box was everywhere. You just heard people, like everywhere. You're like, oh my God.
But how do you feel in the realm of actual real rap music? Is he a rapper?
He's not, to me, he's not a rapper. He's
Hip hop artist.
he's a rap. I'll say he's a rap artist, where the other guys who are actually spitting are hip hop artists. You know where hip hop comes from. I think that they fit more of that. To where some of these guys, they need to come up with other genres of rap, because rock has all these other genres.
Well, that's
they need
why I
to
said
come up
hip
with other
hop.
genres.
I consider him hip hop, not rap.
Pop. Hip hop. That's where we are now. Because what
Hip-hop,
the
you're
elements of like hip hop, bars being what carries an MC, those days are few and far between. Roddy Ricch is
Off the
not.
hook. He's a hook artist though.
It's all about the melody now.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
all
yeah.
about how you make people feel.
Yeah.
So like hip hop has become like this huge emotive genre, right?
Mhm.
Where it's supposed to elicit all these feelings, and people can cry to your music, they can make love to your music, they can, yell at their mom to the music.
They can be emoed out.
Emoed out.
So
Facts.
like I would equate probably 90% of the cats out there like in hip hop, because it's its own
Oh, yeah.
it's its own thing, right? And
Drake
I don't want
is a huge part of that way.
listen. Drake is an appropriator. Drake doesn't have a style. Drake hears something and he's like, "Oh,
I'm a master this.
No, not master it. I'm instill it." He's the Christopher Columbus of hip hop. That's who
He's still
Drake
hard.
is.
He's still hard.
Wow.
We were just having
But
this
some of
argument.
us don't respect Christopher, so we got to give him a better name. He got to be
Nah, because Drake was the start of like this
light skin is back in.
melody,
Hip
rap, and stuff
His
too.
term is right.
Nate Dogg was a huge part.
False. If you're gonna talk about melody being in hip hop, you gotta acknowledge Ja Rule. Like Ja, and
Oh, yeah.
I'm not a big Ja Rule.
Yeah.
I'm not a big Ja Rule cat. Like it was
Ja was,
G-Unit.
of course, yeah.
Ja Rule was like the cat that started bringing melody into hip hop. He got chided and derided and chased out of the game,
Yeah,
right?
50 did some of it too. That's what 50 stole some of that. But Drake took it to another level. Drake helped you get some of the new age rappers, but then also the Bryson Tillers and all these other guys came from the cloth of Drake. Like Drake
I have
really
to
changed
agree.
a lot.
Like that's a great term. Hip hop as a DJ.
No, yeah, he's a pop artist.
We argue so much about this because hip hop was not about what the music of today is about.
No, yeah.
Hip hop was about storytelling.
Mhm.
Hip hop was about showing that you could
He
be
be telling stories.
lyrically intelligent,
About
that you
girls.
could be their vocabulary, Nas, Wu-Tang, all their vocabulary is bigger than mine.
No,
and,
yeah,
and I'm
facts.
finishing a PhD. The kids today drive me.
No,
It's
yeah.
not hip hop.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
you
it's
are
nuts.
not showing off your intelligence. You're not showing off how you can articulate and rhyme words that
Facts.
most people don't understand the meanings of. This stuff today is just like bap.
But my
Tap.
argument comes from a different angle.
Rap.
Being an MTV head, I
Yeah,
have to be at the big MTV events, spring break and functions, right?
yeah,
And they can't play hip hop, so they play a version of it
yeah.
that's safe and friendly.
And you know what
enough
they call
to be
that?
there and sound melodic
Drake.
enough.
They
But
call-
but I'm saying they play what they can kind of blend in with.
No, oh yeah, true.
And that's what will make me have to know it.
Yeah,
'Cause I can't go out there
true.
and vibe the crowd of 10,000 on a microphone
No, yeah, I agree.
if I don't know that.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
So it got put in me. But
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
like opposite that. She's like,
No, I just argue that it's not hip hop anymore. It's
No.
something else. It's hip hop
Yeah,
or something else.
That's why it needs to be other genres. Because
No,
certain
we
guys,
need balance. What the game is missing is balance. Everybody sounds the same. All hooks sound the same. All beats sound the same. Everything has like the trap drum package.
No, I
Where
agree.
is the variety? We need young cats out here. Listen, I'm pushing 40 years old. We need young cats out here that's going to do something creative. Think
Yeah.
outside the box. Spit outside the box. Produce outside the
but
box.
you have it. It's just
so take a chance.
you have to go and find it. They're not pushing it out there. Like there's
It's
a lot
there.
of dope.
The
Yeah,
Underground Network is
yeah. You just
Right.
gotta go and find
These
it. But
kids though, they're not like, I don't know, they're not like excited. They
it's
don't have,
his
like,
age group, man. We
it's-
gotta blame
it's
them.
the history. They don't have like the rich
But you-
history anymore. Like they don't care about.
Yeah, they don't.
Similar to
Yeah.
like all these young kids out here robbing old ladies and
It's
stuff.
like
They
crypto.
don't care
Nah.
about anybody old. They don't care about no old generation. They don't have no
Yeah.
respect for anybody.
We got what we
How am I
got.
getting a check? This
Facts.
song? Okay, that'll work. Put
Yeah.
that on.
I was about to
Yeah.
say we're in an era now where you can make a 15-second hook. I'm an island boy,
Yeah.
and now you can be a millionaire.
I didn't even know that was real. I
That's
had
not
to
even
look them up.
music.
You talking about Sideshow
TikTok.
Bob?
Yeah, the two
Like,
brothers.
That's not even
They're real.
music.
Like
Bro, they
you
Are
didn't know
you
that?
they made a real. They're
They knew,
musicians,
the
bro.
new video is kind of hot.
I ain't watching
It's
none of that.
wait, in a weird ass angle. I'm saying.
But for real, that's the era we're in where those 2
I'm
kids
hitting
are more
everybody with
famous.
the usher.
Man, fact,
I'm
that
outta
shit,
here.
I need to leave. I don't want to hear that. But that's Culture News, man. Courtside Radio, we are here. Before we get up out of here, it is Monday, so we have to tackle this football. Courtside from the sidelines. The Final Four is set with college football. Bruce, don't you leave, Raider fan. College football, Final Four is set. Cincinnati, Alabama, Michigan, Georgia. If you could pick a favorite, who you guys got?
It's Alabama.
Alabama,
It's Alabama. The dispatching
Roll
of
Tide.
Georgia. No, it's not Roll Tide. The dispatching of Georgia. I mean, it showed everybody that.
Yeah, Bryce Young
like,
is a Heisman.
Look, it's Nick Saban. He's the Bill Belichick genius of college football.
Yeah.
Now, what I don't agree with is Alabama jumping all the way up to number one. I think
agree.
Michigan should have went to number one, and Cincinnati could have probably stayed at 3. But you don't do that. But I'm not on the college football playoff committee yet.
Yeah. Not yet. So we ain't there yet. Bruce, who you got?
I guess it's Bama. I want to see Michigan do it though.
Yeah, I know. I'd love to see
I
Michigan
just
do
want
it.
to see them do it.
Are you watch any college football?
Yeah, I watched a little bit, but I honestly think it's Michigan. I
Michigan?
really because if you go back to the Ohio State game, they had lost like 85% of those games in the
Yeah.
last 20 years.
And they
Yeah.
dominate.
They
So they might have
dominate
that-
and play a
Yeah.
playoff kind of game,
Yeah.
and now they make it in the Final Four, knock Ohio State, which is a powerhouse for many
Yeah.
years. So their momentum, they can take it all.
Only thing I'm scared of, they getting a pissed off Georgia team that's gonna come in there. Curry Smart gonna be like, hey,
We need to see.
we
these
need that
boys.
rematch.
I need that.
So
back.
I'm scared of that for Michigan. You guys got a winner?
My family's from Georgia.
Okay. Bulldogs.
Go dogs.
Go dog. Woo, 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 woo.
Roll Tide.
Yeah. Oh, Roll Tide. Oh,
Her
so
sister went there.
okay. So that's gonna be that house gonna be split during that time of the year.
We honestly don't. Either of us.
Oh, no.
We're-
We're
Hey,
more
that's
like the Who Dat fans.
great, honest answer. Ooh, poor Who Dat fans. But
Wow.
week 13.
Wait, but she's from KC, so slow your roll.
Oh, okay, much love. But she had a KC fan. How you?
No, that's her backup. We go
Okay.
home, we go into the
Man, that's supposed to be our number one because that's my number one for this week. Week 13, the Chiefs took care of business Sunday Night Football. 5 straight games, 8-4. Y'all better look out. Pat Mahomes ain't even playing great yet. Y'all in trouble. And the Raiders had a hell of a loss.
that was like an uppercut.
15-17 to the they lost to a team without a name. Washington football team beat them. Poor
I'm
guy.
real.
Name the football team.
I still have my love for the Raiders because I'm an NWA fan.
Nah,
I
yeah.
grew up rocking the Raider lid all day.
Man, facts.
They was, I'm LA. I'm
Hey,
born
but
and raised.
don't worry
so
about
I used
it.
to go to those games.
Bruce, you are not alone. Michael Jackson said you are not alone because the San Francisco 49ers took an L in Seattle to the 3-8 Seahawks.
Won't you just leave me alone? Hey,
The worst.
Jimmy Garoppolo,
Man.
you play poo cheese football at the most inopportune times. We had an opportunity to gain a game on the Rams and stay in contention for the division. And what do? You take a safety. How do you
Did
take
you
a
see your
sack in that position? Throw the ball away. Just throw it out of bounds. Get on the 1 yard line so we can make a punt.
It's
But
so
everything that could go wrong went wrong yesterday, and I don't like
And
it.
then Ben Simmons actually tweeted about it.
Man,
Ben
he
Simmons
ain't even playing
you should not
games.
say
Yeah,
a
we're like,
word
what
about
man.
nobody.
That's crazy, man. But yeah, the Chiefs got a big victory. We got right now it's 14-10. New England is up in Buffalo with 11 minutes left, so they're battling for the lead in that division. The AFC, all of the top guys are like 8-4.
Yeah, no, it's
So
crazy.
it's crazy. Tampa Bay,
If
Tom
Buffalo
Brady's
loses
still
tonight,
amazing.
they're like out the playoff picture temporary.
yeah, which is crazy, man. But man, we're looking forward to this week 14. A lot of big games, Chiefs Raiders. So we're gonna see how that goes. And just excited to see it, man. Shout out to the Cardinals, continue to play well, getting their big victories. The Detroit Lions, give them some hand claps, man. They're no longer winless. They got to win. They beat the Vikings
That's
at
crazy.
the buzzer. That's crazy. Viking fans, they need to, where the trash bags at? They need to put it over their head because that's embarrassing. But that's week 13, man. We thank you guys for tuning in. Cyrus, before we get out of here, let people know where they can find you, man, on social media.
Right now, check me out, guys, on all platforms. It's Cyrus, Syrus, MTV, one word. Check me out, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and TikTok. And then check out the show on Paramount Plus. It's called The Challenge All-Stars, Season 1. And stay tuned for your boy coming back.
Okay.
I'll be around.
Okay. Oh, man, I love that, man. So, dude, you have social media, of course.
Yeah, don't follow me on
Don't
social.
I know, but-
So instead of that, check out my website too for my clothing, man. It's
Okay.
blackdesignerclothing.com.
I love
Go
it.
purchase a piece. I'm doing that. And the actual website for myself is iamcyrus.com as well.
Oh, heavyweight champ. You got social media?
I do. It is Harlem_Zoo.
Okay. Hey, so make sure y'all tap in, man. We thank you guys so much for joining us on today. We're going to have to do it again. It's
as
so
long
much
as we
fun.
can have an all purple and gold hour,
Oh, yeah.
let's go.
I'm with that. I'm
we
with
can bring
that.
it from the 80s on to the current.
No, yeah.
You're not allowed.
Yeah, you're not
We
allowed.
just-
No Warriors. No Warriors allowed. But, man, we
Alex
thank
is
y'all.
not here.
Hey, we thank y'all for tuning in, man. Remember, Thursday we are back, same time, 6:30. Y'all better tap in Courtside Radio. We out this thing. E, what you got to tell them?
Yo, take the time just to reflect. Two things happens. Either life happens to you or it happens for you. So look at each and every situation as a blessing from above. Yo, stop complaining. You have the gift of life in your breath right now. Find something small because there's somebody out there who has it worse than you do. Again, love those that are near you. And hey, God bless, man.
God
Let's
bless,
go.
man. We out this
Yes,
thing. Courtside. Take us away, man. Diplomats. Peace.
Sir! Wow.
Appreciate y'all, YouTube. We are
We
out.
out this thing. Peace out, YouTube. We are ghosts.